It's a new day and a new week. Happy Monday. Here's what I made for breakfast today for myself. I had hash browns. Well, Waffle House will call them scattered and covered, I guess. Well, I had hash browns with grilled onions and a fried egg and some turkey bacon on top. I like to keep my egg yolk very runny. Not too runny, but definitely still sunny side up. That's my favorite egg to top some potatoes. So here's how I made it. I got some oil in a skillet. I used avocado oil. I would recommend using avocado oil or grapeseed oil. If you prefer a nice crisp, it definitely gets crispier than olive oil. I added my onions in and made sure those got a little bit translucent before I added in my frozen hash browns. I simply used Ore-Ida frozen hash browns, but you can use any kind you like. You can also make your own hash browns, but I went for an easier technique today. If you make your own hash browns, you just grate up your potatoes, soak it in water, and make sure that they get very dry. So I used a frozen hash brown, got it in the skillet with my onions, and moved that all around so the oil can kind of touch every potato. I also used my Club Kitchen Soul Seasoning. I used some salt because Soul Seasoning does not have salt, but it is full of flavor. So I used Soul Seasoning, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. Just a pinch of the salt and the pepper. You really don't need much because you do have that avocado oil and that Soul Seasoning that's very flavorful. So I mixed that until the seasoning was on every bit of potato. I rather my hash browns be crisp, each individual one like scattered, instead of cakey in the middle and crispy on the outside. So I like to mix it all very well and make sure that each one is covered evenly with those seasonings and the oil so that it just gets crispy. So I just keep blending this or mixing this until that's done. Then I just let it sear, let it do its thing. For the most part, you kind of have to like lay it out flat and let it crisp and then go back. I wanted mine a little bit spicy, so I added a little bit of crushed red peppers right there at the end a bit while I was cooking it. Once I realized I was out of chili crunch oil, because I was going to top my egg with chili crunch oil, but once I realized I was out, I used just some red chili flakes, mixed it all up, and let that do its thing a little bit more. As you see, they are pretty much done, but I'm gonna let them get a little bit more crispy, and then I'm just going to move them to the side and fry my egg. I already have my turkey bacon in the air fryer cooking, so I'm gonna dice that up, chop that turkey bacon up later and add that. So I had a few slices of 3-pepper Colby Jack, so I decided to use that for my cheese. I used the 3-pepper Colby Jack slice and just crumbled that all up on top of my hash browns and onions and let that melt a bit, and then I moved it to the side. I added in butter, and then I fried my egg. You can choose to do a fried egg, a sunny side up egg, an easy egg, poached egg, scrambled egg, no egg at all, whatever kind of egg you like. If you decide to make this like I made mine, I went with the sunny side up with the nice crisp edges on my egg white. Top those hash browns with just a little bit of Colby Jack because we know I love cheese over here, y'all. So here we go. Topped it right before I pulled that egg out. I added a little bit of salt and pepper to my egg. As you see, I like for my yolk to stay intact, but I like for my egg white to be nice and crispy. Now here's the good part. I went ahead and plated it. Look at those hash browns, y'all. They are perfectly cooked. This is how the hash brown should look. Now you can add that turkey bacon, add that egg, or not. Either way, have this as a dish like I did, a whole meal. But let me tell you, all the way together, everything works perfect. I got my turkey bacon out of the air fryer, chopped it up, added it right on top, and then I also added a little bit of parsley, and I was ready for breakfast. I had a toffee nut coffee with a little bit of cream, and this is how it went down in Club Kitchen.